So hey guys, Magnus here, bringing you another video, and this one of course is going to be doing my sort of review of Halloween, or at least what I can say from it so far. I was thinking about doing overviews from now on, where near the end of the thing I will sort of go back to my original points in the review, and I'm going to sort of analyse and if I agree with it after playing the whole event through. So this will be the review, and then I'll have an overview after where I'll sort of look over my points and what I said. It's to give me some more video content for example, because at the minute I don't really want to do so many gaming videos. I want to sort of not focus on TapTap, but I want to do a little bit more TapTap, just because TapTap is the thing that's growing my channel. And then maybe in the future I can go back to gaming. I mean, I'm still gonna have some gaming videos. So anyway, we're gonna be doing Halloween, so let's review it. So of course we've got this splash screen here, which is really cool. I really like this splash screen. It's actually one of my favorites, I'd say. From a while anyway. So of course we have the Lisa filming. Now, when I first saw this whole thing with the Lisa film, the filming Lisa thing, I wasn't too keen on it. I was thinking it was going to be a bit crappy. It was a bit cruddy. I didn't like the idea of it. But here, of course, we've got Homer running as usual from the thing. But also in the monster, we see in the background we see the mutated fish, werewolf Flanders. We see Senior. Professor Farnsworth, which is the Professor Farnsworth's dad, which got resurrected. So it's a really cool splash screen for a starter, which is, it's always good to have a nice splash screen. And yeah, so we're just going to go through the characters at first, because it's always there, the thing. Now, in 2014's Halloween was really shit, so I'm going to say that, because the only character they added was a donut on legs, and it wasn't very good because of that. I mean, the only character they added was a non-playable character. The rest of it was skins. Now, in this one, we have, I'm not too sure of what these are all going to be, but we have here the Treehouse of Horror, and also I want to say they've kind of fixed the character collection page. They've ordered it in a better structure, but they still have got stupid categories like the squeaky voice Tina Moorman. But here you can see, as you can see, Treehouse of Horror XXVI and we got a Flanders werewolf here, which will probably be a costume. That's cool. We've got the Grim Reaper / Death as a character. That's so cool. I mentioned him in my last year's predictions, but I just didn't presume. Another one I mentioned in my last year's prediction was the senior Professor Farnsworth. Professor Frink's father. Did I say Farnsworth? Getting mixed up with Futurama. Yeah, Professor Frink's father. Really cool guy. Look, he's creepy. He'll be his own character. And we got Gravedigger Billy. That's the one I've been wanting. I wanted him to be added with the morgue, but whatever. It's cool if he's not. He's probably going to be on his own, but that's completely fine by me. That's really cool that they added Gravedigger Billy. Yeah. Moving on. Sorry, I've got a really blurry image. We've got the Aztec crazy cat lady. She throws iguanas instead of things, like crazy iguana lady. So it's like a parody of the cat lady. She throws iguanas. Really cool costume. I mean, they sort of already did the Aztec stuff. They seem to always come back to it. It's really weird. But yeah, that's cool to add her. We got the marshmallow goo thing that you get at the end. He's pretty cool. I really like him. You get this mutated fish, and of course you get the filmmaker Lisa. Now, overall, I'm very happy with this collection of characters. It's not loads, but you know what? I can understand why they wouldn't throw loads at us, because they do have They will have problems with, next year. They have to take next year into consideration. So I'm pretty happy with this collection of characters. It's not exactly loads, but it's not too little, if you know what I mean. So if we look at the buildings and some decorations, these are just the ones so far. We have this building here on the left here, you can see with the little fight symbol. Now, I'll get onto that in a minute, but we also have on the left there, you can't see it in full, but there's the rich house there, and in there you can send people to trick-or-treats. You've got a swamp there, that's where the iguana thing came, where you've got some bats as decorations, really cool. They've also added a new they've added a gravel pavement or something like that. It's a new like, instead of like the roads and the lakes, we've got a new one of them, which is really cool, because I wanted them to add something like that. It's pretty cool. It's like a gravel sort of thing. We've got the Hell Road School, which I sort of predicted. That's pretty cool. We've got Burns' Mausoleum. That's really cool. We've got the swamp thing. I've already mentioned that. The ruins there. The bell tower. and some other cool stuff there, some cool decorations and stuff. So, you know, the first prizes for Act 1, as you can see here, we've got the Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 thing again. I do like this format, however, I feel like they've kind of, they are overdoing it a little bit. I feel like they could maybe possibly change it up now. They've done it for like near enough 2 years now. I think they could maybe change it up to something else. I did like it at first, and I still do like it, but I would like to see something a bit more creative, you know, to actually do something. I mean, if they stick with it, I'm not going to be too annoyed, but it would be interesting if they tried something different. So of course, you can see the prizes. Of course, we've got crafting as per usual. I mean, obviously, no one's really big fans of crafting anymore. But here you can see the crafting. I just want to say that I feel like the crafting was a bit lazy. Now, all the prizes in the crafting are either reskinned things, like we have like a cave, which is just the same cave that you could have got with the bear in it. It's the same thing, but just bones instead of the bear. You know, there's the Bramblehead, we've already got that. There's, you know, the spooky tree, the haunted mansion. There's loads of stuff in the crafting that we've already got, or it's a reskin of something we've already got, or it's something, you know, really shitty. So I don't really like the crafting. That's the one thing I've got to say. I really do not like the crafting in this one. I feel like that's pretty cancerous. No, but yeah, I don't like the crafting one bit. Similar. Well, moving on. On that building, of course, you saw the fight symbol that I just showed you before. That relates to this thing here. As you can see, I'm sending our poo. So basically, you have these killer worm things that are emerging around your town. They just crop up on random places, random empty, you know, around roads or pavements or soil. And of course, you can send numerous amount of characters to battle them. And I think this is a cool way. It takes a certain amount of time. It's a new way instead of like the mini. Of course, we had the mini game with the superheroes event, which I think is a bit better than this because this one you have to wait. But you can send multiple people to fight multiple enemies, and I think it's a pretty creative way, and I do like it. So I'm not going to completely bash this because I think it's a pretty fun idea. And of course, in this you have like a little track record where you're basically essentially unlocking fences. As you can see, the top prize is this medieval gate upgrade, which is basically makes this gate that you unlock really fancy looking. I don't really understand it. It's not the best of things really. I'm not so keen on that. So yeah, another good thing that came with this event was of course a land expansion. Always really cool. We got the big strip again, which is really cool. So I just want to quickly mention that. Another prize we got here, another donut item, is this Skull Island. I really love this. This is probably one of my This is by far my favorite decoration of all this year. It's so cool, this little Skull Island. I just wanted to quickly mention that. And to be honest with you, I think that's about it. That's all I really needed to talk about in terms of things. So now to my little review. Honestly, overall so far, I'm quite happy with this. I wouldn't say it's amazing. I wouldn't say it was better than the I forget the dates. I don't think it was better than the 2013 one. Yeah, the 2013 one. Halloween 2013 is still probably my favourite and probably will be for the rest of the time, for the rest of its days, because that one was just, there was so much. I think the reason it was there was so much stuff they could have added, but this one's not too bad. I like this one. I would say it's better than last year's so far. From what I can see, I would think it would be, it's a little better than last year's, and it's definitely way better than the year before that, by far. So I'm really happy for this. I hope this update gets better, to be honest. Not really much more I can really comment on. But yeah, so I will be doing, like I said, a little overview on it after I have completed it. But there's really nothing bad to rant about. I mean, the crafting, I feel like that is an issue. I'm not massive over this Monster Actors Guild. Another thing was you visit your friends' towns, and you can put these cameras on their buildings. I like the fact that you can put it on any building. It doesn't restrict it to like the income buildings or something. You can literally place it on any building from any event. I like that. I like it when you involve all the buildings. Because some people who have completed that event deserve the recognition of having a camera watching their building. I don't know, but yeah, it is really cool. A really nice little event. Yeah, not really much more to say. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I've got to get to 10 minutes because I get the revenue and it's nothing to do. I don't earn money on this. But yeah, so I'll do my overview when this update is finished, just to give you my thoughts, because I do feel like I just kind of abandoned the event. I feel like each time there's a big event, I talk about it when it first comes out, and then I never talk about it ever again. And I don't really like that. I would like to do a little overview, but I'm not going to go through each act like every other YouTuber. Every other tapped out YouTuber goes through Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, every time it comes out. Don't like that approach. I'm not a fan of that approach. I don't want to review the acts. I'll just review it from Act 1, and then I'll review it when I've seen the whole thing. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I shall see you next video. Goodbye.